Yo, what up? What up? It's your man, Big Brandon Carter, Southside Shy. But I'm here. I live in New York now. About to get this live Q&A. I got a lot of questions. I need to take some. I like to take pre-workout prior to the fucking live Q&A because we're gonna do this for about 2 hours, man. I just need to have enough energy. So Rebellion pre-workout gives me all the energy I need to sustain a 2-hour workout. So I just put a little bit of water in there, just mix it up because I want to chug it. You know what I'm talking about? So oh, George is here. George is ready. We're starting on time today. George is here, so I'll be doing the majority of this with a cat on my lap. You like Rebellion? Yeah. All right. Today we're gonna talk about how to accomplish your goals. Oh, wait, real quick. Otto Peterson. Just let me show you. He had the homie Otto Peterson. I just wanted to show you, man, the Google Calendar. Oh shit. Otto Peterson. We had an appointment. That shit. You booked that. You booked it, bro. Not me. That joint says our coaching session. Otto Peterson, 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. And that's on the 6th, bro. On Thursday, the 6th. 6th guy. All right, so check it out. Talking to you about accomplishing goals. I know a lot of. I've been doing like I was doing a live coaching. 2-hour coaching for people. I'm gonna stop that for a minute because I just want to do it kind of briefly. It's kind of just run an experiment, see if I liked it. See, I might do some more of it later, but a lot of things people want to know is how to set goals. So I want to go over that, how to set goals, how to accomplish things. And first of all, let me tell you a story. So I was it was like my late teens, early 20s. I was doing what I was doing for money wasn't legal or moral. So I was with a bunch of my colleagues. Hey, George. We were picking something up. We had to go to this. All right, back up. I had a connection to pick up some of this product, right? I didn't know the dude who had it, so I couldn't go see him. But the guy, let's call him Ronnie. That's not his real name. Ronnie knew the guy. I didn't know Ronnie, but I knew Ron. We'll just call him Ron. Ron knew Ronnie. Ronnie knew the guy who had the stuff. So I needed 2 ounces of this stuff. So Ron drives me and Ronnie to the guy's apartment building. I'm in the passenger seat, right? Ron is driving. We're in his mother's car, mind you, right? So it's a nice car. And Ronnie is in the back seat. So we pull up to the trap house, and Ronnie gets out, and me and Aaron just sit here. Ronnie has my motherfucking money. I don't know him like this. I really don't know what's gonna happen. I'm taking a risk. I'm taking a risk of it because Ronnie has a bunch of money. I don't know him, but I do know that if he wants to see his boy Aaron again, he probably shouldn't fuck with my money. So I'm just assuming that he wants to see his friend again, so everything's gonna be cool. So he goes upstairs. I'm just chilling with Ron. I mean, I know him too. Like, he's my boy, and plus I co-signed Ron. I feel like he wouldn't do anything to me too egregious. But you never know, man. You never know. That's when you're doing. That's one thing about doing illegal shit, man. Ain't nobody above nothing, right? There's no honor. So he's my boy, but I am ready to kill him and all his friends. I digress. after a little while, it's taking longer than I wanted to take, and I'm getting kind of nervous. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know if I'm getting set up. I don't know if I'm getting robbed. I don't know what's about to happen. So somebody says you can't feed your family with morality, and then I see Ronnie. That's what I call him. Ronnie runs down the stairs out the building. He comes in and some shit. He's like, I got it. Let's go. And then he puts it. He reaches over the front seat, throws it, like kind of puts it in. I grab it, put that shit under my seat because we don't have time to like stash it. I just put it on my seat, and now we're off. We're trying to drive. I'm like, hey, Ron, he's a little nervous, and he's driving like, hey, man, it's at nighttime, right? I'm like, hey, don't drive that fast, man. Just be cool, drive. You're hitting them corners kind of fast. Don't do nothing crazy. Just drive normal. We don't want to. I have enough. There's enough stuff underneath my seat to put us all in jail forever. He's like, all right, yeah, I know, my fault, man. I'm sorry. Just got a little nervous. He's hitting the gate because he's just trying to get it over with. And Ronnie in the back, he's chilling, smoking a cigarette, and I guess he does this all the time, but Aaron don't. So we're driving, and then we look back, and he's like, Aaron's like, he looks in his rear view. He's like, yo, this cop is following me, man. He's following me. I'm like, oh shit. Then he turns a corner, and the cop turns a corner. And we drive again, turns another corner, the cop turns another corner. And then we're just all fucking, what it feels like this point is like when you're going up a roller coaster, and it's like the initial climb. Somebody said my eyebrows fucked up. Yes, when I was a little kid, bam, I hit my head on something. And then this one is just, I'm just getting old, so it's growing crazy, but it's not important right now. So like, I'm scared, like I feel it that way, like I'm getting on a roller coaster. And feels like, even telling the story, I kind of feel it, right? So we're all nervous, and then the sirens come on, the lights come on, and we're like, fuck. I'm thinking, fuck, I'm about to go to jail forever. And then I hear Ronnie say, yo, that ain't my stuff. And then Ron, my motherfucking man, is like, that ain't my stuff neither. And I'm just thinking, fuck. This ain't even my car or my city, man. I can get out here on foot. I leave all these motherfuckers here. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying? I got motherfucking priors. I got fucking weapons on me. I got shit. I cannot fuck around. So we stopped. He pulled us over, and I'm like, and I'm thinking, yo, man, do you want to try to outrun this bitch, man? Like, that's what I'm saying. He's like, no, I'm just gonna chill. Like, I was like, all right, cool, probably right. That's probably the right move. And then it's a chick who comes over the car. He's license and registration, please. And then motherfucking Aaron doesn't have the motherfucking registration. He has a license because he doesn't have the fucking registration. And I'm just over here like, all right, I don't know what's about to happen. But then she starts talking to us. He just starts talking to us, right? I mean, she starts talking to us, and she asks us all for our ID and everything. She's running the checks and shit. But then I was like, I kind of start talking to her. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I was putting the charm on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was smiling. Hey, how you doing, officer? And then she's like, oh, you left. She's telling Aaron that he was driving with his lights off this whole time. This is how nervous this motherfucker was. That's why she stopped us. And then I'm like, and I make jokes about that. I'm like, oh yeah, blah blah blah. He's doing it. And then, but I'm smiling, I'm laughing, I'm joking. Being, instead of being scared, I start trying to charm her, right? And smile. Like I use the stuff from How to Win Friends and Influence People, man, because that's the manual. And I'm using this shit. This is why, one of the reasons why this is my most important book. This was the first time this book kept me out of motherfucking prison. And I'm like, I just charm her, and then I don't remember what I said, but I got her. She joked. She like laughed at a joke. This is like the police. And maybe she thought I was attractive or whatever. Maybe I don't know. And so I'm like, I kind of like charm her into being cool. And she's like, all right, I know you don't have your registration. You're driving without your lights on. I'm supposed to stop you and not let you drive around without a goddamn registration or proof of insurance. He didn't have none of that shit. None of that shit. And she said, but it's all good. I'm just gonna let y'all go. But if y'all get stopped again, don't tell them that I stopped you and let you go. Just go home. And she's like, all right. And then we're like, all right, no problem. I say something else, and she's cool. And then we drive off, man. It's like you won't even understand like the relief I felt, man. Like but I stayed calm. For a minute, I was gonna try to fucking either tell Ron to fucking hey nigga, start driving. It's a wrap. Let's go. Or I was gonna fucking run top speed into the forest and see what happens. But instead, I decided to stay calm, and just I fucking started talking to her. I started using the How to Win Friends. I remember I smiled, but not in a weird way. Just being charming. Same shit you read in How to Win Friends. So I say that to say that's a motherfucking manual, man. I had the manual of how to influence people, how to win friends. I won. This was somebody who was supposed to, if she was doing her fucking job, she would have put me and my dumbass friends in prison, right? Because we were doing something crazy illegal, like maximum sentence shit, and she let us go, man. It was a white cop too. She let us go, and it's all because I had a manual. I was taught how to do something. I had some information. Like if I hadn't read How to Win Friends and Influence People, I probably would have went to jail. I'm just be honest with you, because I was using that shit. I was just using that shit, man. And so if you got a goal and it's something you want to accomplish in life, it's best to have a manual. It's best to have the instructions on how to do that laid out. Like How to Win Friends and Influence People. There it is. How to win friends. So I won the friend and influenced her, and I needed it, man. So that's why, man. If you want to burn fat, you need a manual. That's one of your goals. A good manual is my new program, the Extreme Fat Loss. I say all that to say this. I got the new shit out, man. The Extreme. I'm gonna show you right quick I posted this shit on Instagram. You might not be able to see it. You can't see it. That ain't no good. That ain't no good picture, bro. Here we go. Bam. Extreme. Come on now. Extreme Fat Loss. The Full Body Blitz, man. Extreme Fat Loss program. This is the motherfucking manual. This is the manual. If you're trying to accomplish a goal, if your fat loss is one of your goals, fat loss and retaining muscle is a goal of yours, it's something you want to accomplish, and you need the motherfucking manual. You can get it right now, man. And the link in the description. Link is in the description. It's like you don't want to be out here trying to wing it. If I had to try to figure out how to, charm that police officer, I wouldn't be telling you this shit, man. I'd be telling you it's prison from the motherfucking jail cell. So you ain't got to figure it all out yourself, man. If you got to go, somebody, it doesn't matter. Like, look at all these fucking books I got, man. Like, you can't even see them all. Fuck, but it's a whole stack. Y'all seen my motherfucking book stack. It's because somebody knows how to do the shit that you want to accomplish, right? So you might as well. They probably wrote a manual. Whatever the manual is, man, get it. If you want to start a business, get that book. If you want to fucking, if you want to get girls, get one of those books. If you want to meet more girls, if you want to understand, I got to write a speech. I got to give a speech at the RSD Summit next week in Vegas. So I bought 3 books on how to write speeches, man, because you got to get the manuals, man. Like, read them. You got to get the manuals, man. If you want to burn fat, you should get the new manual, the Full Body Blitz. That's some next shit. Some next level shit. Comes with the fucking, I got hella bonuses in there. And I don't know, man. It's just hella shit in there. I don't want to give the hard shit. I'm just saying it's there for you if you want it. Don't want it, that's cool too, man. It's whatever. But let's get into this goddamn it Q&A. Where we at? How do you get your goals organized? All right, cool. Great question. Because I kind of want to start that. So when I'm setting the goal, I used to set yearly goals, but now I set 3-month goals. Because sometimes I feel like 12 months is like too far into the horizon. It's like I can't even see it. I can't even see 12 months from now. I don't know what shit's gonna be like this time next year. But what I do know, like I can see 3 months from now. So I said 3 month or 90-day goals. So all right, so check it out. So I might do. I'm gonna need a pin that works. George didn't like that. All right, so bam, 3 months. I stole what I'm about to show you. It's like I've been doing a 3 month goal for a long time, but I seen my boy Darren. He really like broke it down like a better. So you take the 3 month goal, then you can break it down month to month. All right. Now you got here. Okay. You can chunk it down. How do you eat an elephant? Old Chinese saying, how you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So you want to take bites. You want to make it smaller, right? And then you can go start breaking it down week by week. And now things get clear. So for instance, I did this out one of my coaching calls. I did this with a kid the other day. My man was like, what does this fool want to do? What's his goal? All right, he wanted to start his own business. He's a college dropout. He was broke. He wanted to start his own business. All right, and I'm like, all right, cool. So we set a goal to start something, to have something started in the 90 days. See, here's the thing: when I set a 3 month goal or 90-day goal, it's some shit that would take a normal motherfucking a year to do. So I'm trying to get 4 years worth of shit done every year. You know what I'm saying? So like these are aggressive goals I'm setting in 3 months. I'm trying to get 3 months worth of shit done here. So what I tell him, he's all right, start a business, bam. Nigga was broke, living with his mom. All right, cool. So month 1, what he had to do was, fuck, how did I break it down for him? I broke that shit down so well. I'm sorry, guys. This is unprofessional like a motherfucker. So all right. So basically, month 1, man, this fool had to get. I didn't know what to do with month. All right. So first, here's the thing. Sometimes by the time you get to the 3rd month, like here, you don't know what you want. Then my boy Darren, when he was talking about, he said, "This is clear. This is fuzzy. As you go this way, it gets a little fuzzier, but you can see clear." And initially, it's like when you're driving through the fog, you can see like right in front of you, but you can't see too far ahead. But it's okay as long as you see in front of you, you're good, you know. So we were like, all right, first step was to get a job and to decide what kind of business. No, he knew what kind of business, but I forget what it was. And so we broke it down in a week. Week 1, this fool had to get a goddamn job. So I said, listen, get a job this week. And I wanted him to get a job in sales because I feel like that's a good job for a part. Not sales. I wanted him to get a job as a waiter. He didn't have no skills. You know, like a waiter is a good job to teach you how to be affable and teach you how to be charismatic and teach you how to sell. Like waiter, people don't understand that being a waiter is selling. It's like you have to upsell. You don't have to sell and you have to upsell. Like you want the motherfucking what you want is the goddamn this meal, and then you should probably get the appetizer. This appetizer goes real good. This is good. This wine is good pairing with that, and you just want to get as much get them to spend as much money as they can, because that makes your tip bigger. So you're really in sales, man. You're selling that shit. Basically, your tip is like commission, right? Because you think it's like 15 to 20% of the total sale. If you think about it like that, being a waiter is like a really good sales job. That's how I thought of it when I was a waiter at American Cafe in Pentagon City. So get a fucking job. I said, get it this week, or die trying. Like I was like, how many applications do you think you need to put in to ensure that you get a job, to make it so it's like you can't fail? And he was like, I don't know, man. I don't know either. It's like, but how many are you physically possible of doing this week? So anyway, we set a crazy goal for him to hit this week, as far as like numbers of prospects, number of people he would apply for a job. Then the second week, so he had to start stacking money and studying, right? Because he was going to study like a certain amount of days in the field he wanted to do. Then he had to, like, we just broke it down week by week, and that's how you can kind of do it. And then, I didn't really know what to do for the next 2 months, but like, I'm like, yo, next 2 months, he's actually going to follow up with me. I said I let him follow up with me for free, and then we'll talk about the next 2 months, because it's like, it's fuzzy. It's fuzzy, right? But here it's clear. The first month is clear. And so sometimes you don't know exactly what you're going to do. It's like going through the fog, I'm saying. But as you go through, things get a lot more clear. So that's basically how I break my shit down. A lot of times, if this is fuzzy with something you haven't accomplished before. right? But a lot of shit I want to do, I know how to do it. So like it's not so fuzzy for me. I don't know. But this is like, because I do the 3-month goal, this is how I accomplish so much. Sometimes it's like, damn, this nigga put out a new program, the Full Body Blitz. He just came out with a book, his second ebook this year on Kindle. He's doing he still does 1 or 2 videos every day. He started his own supplement company, released the first product, and I'm just like, and that's only the shit y'all know about. It's like, and I do a live Q&A almost every week for 2 hours. How does the nigga do all this shit? You know, I break the shit down, man. I plan it out. You know, like that's how you got to become prolific. You know, you got to go in. You got to go in. And top speed. Like I was like, how many applications are you gonna do this week? Are you gonna put in this week for your job? He gave me a number. I was like, all right, how many are you gonna do today? And he's like, oh, I don't know. Hey, nigga, the day is not over yet. What are you fucking waiting on? You gonna sit home and jag off all day? You're gonna go out and try to accomplish your goals. So I'm like, top speed, man, top speed, go all the out. And that's how, I mean, this is only, and all that shit I'll tell you I just did, I've been doing, that's only like, the year ain't even over yet. This is like the first half of the year. But anyway, what else we got, man? What's my setup for shooting YouTube videos? What camera do I use for my videos? All right, so this joint over here, this is this is a Sony Handycam some shit. Here, read that shit. New shit. This has been my main. This is not. This is a camera I use a lot. Like check this shit out. Check this shit out. So like, look, I like it because see how like the lens moves. The lens keeps moving. So like it has a steady cam kind of shit. So and then it flips around. Blah blah blah. So I have 2 of these. These cost like a G. I have 2 of them, and I set this shit up here. A lot of times when you see me talking in front of the bookshelf. Also it's in the other room. And when I'm doing shit, when I'm going like back and forth, I set both of those up. Brian actually took that shit to the second one to Costa Rica, man. He's out there with his 19-year-old girlfriend, and he said he needed a camera, and I'm like, yeah, I'll allow it. And but we also have Brian's Canon D70 or D7 or 7D, whatever the fuck. And that's a DSLR. We have a bunch of lenses. I prefer the 50. If he's shooting pictures of me, I'm like, it better be the motherfucking 50 millimeter on that shit, or I am going to snap. And then I got my other joint is the pocket camera. I use a lot, man. It's the Sony RX100 Mark III. The Mark IV just came out. It has 4K video, but I ain't, you know, I just bought the Mark III this year, so I ain't gonna step up like that just yet. And then I also use my fucking Note 4. Like the Note 4 has a great camera on it, so like I use this a lot. Well, I need to work on, y'all know I need to work on sound. And for these webcams, where my shit is so clear, it's just clear. Look how clear it is. Look at that. Look at the autofocus. Like that's pretty good, I think, for webcam standards, you know. I don't know, it's a Logitech, the most expensive one. And what else? That's about it. All my cameras are Sony's. Brian likes Canons, and I like Samsung phones cameras. Yo, I almost finished your new ebook. Fucking love it. Props, Brandon. Yo, thanks, man. Thanks, Brent. Thanks, Sam. I also like putting out Kindle books, man, because it's not a lot of pressure. I mean, like I try to make them good, but it's like I deliberately, the reason I always do them on Kindle instead of trying to get like a book deal or put out physical books is because I think when I read a Kindle book, I want it to be short. Like I don't want to read a 400-page book on a Kindle. Like a Kindle books, I want to be around 100 pages or even shorter. So like I actually just finished another Kindle book. Like right after Full Body Blitz. The Full Body Blitz is the program I just put out, the Fat Loss program. It's it has a PDF files with all the information, but it also has a bunch of videos of me explaining everything. It comes with MP3s of me explaining. The MP3s are different than the videos. The MP3s are kind of special because it's me talking to this hot British chick when I was in London, and we were just kind of explaining, but her voice is sexy and shit. And then oh yeah, and it's like just like exclusive videos, and you know, it's a good program. You know, it's a good program. I have videos for all the cardio videos, shit that's not on YouTube. You know, but like in like 2 weeks, I'm gonna put out my next ebook on Kindle too. You know, $1 joints, and I'm just gonna probably do that every month. Like every month, a new Kindle book. Just see if I can give myself a fucking challenge, man. But thank you. I'm glad you like that shit. You trying to be the next Elliot Hustle host? You want to be the next Elliot host? Nah, man. I'm not trying to be the next Elliot host. I'm trying to be the first me. There's a lot of differences between me and Elliot. I don't know if you noticed. You know, Elliot's like a family man. Here's the thing. Elliot's like fucking Superman, right? He's like strong as fuck, most popular, and he's like a nice guy, man, a family man. Like everybody can look up to him. And I'm more James Bond, where it's like I'm not as good, you know. I don't always do the right thing. Kids probably shouldn't watch my material. I don't give a fuck. I seduce women. Ellie and the Superman, they always with the same girl, man. You see me, I'm always with a different one. So a little different. A little different. That's my motherfucking man. Like I said, when you have a manual, like when I want to make a move, like sometimes I'm thinking about making a move or a business move, I ask Elliot what he thinks, man. He's the closest thing I had to a mentor, but I don't know if I don't know. He's the closest, but I can definitely like. I asked him what. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about doing this thing. What do you? If he's done it before, so like the weird thing about people, a lot of people. I've lost a lot of friends, man, as I've gained this enormous success over the last few years. It's I've lost a lot of friends, like a jealousy, or it's like these guys that act weird around me. They're like always trying to compete with me or outdo me, or trying to flex and see how alpha they are. They're, I'm alpha too. I got the juice too. You know, Meek Mill shit. You know, but it's like I don't want to be better than Elliot. I don't want to be more successful than Elliot. I don't want to be bigger than Elliot. I want him to always, God willing, he'll always be in a better position than me, right? Because that way I can just follow him. I can just, hey, because everywhere I go, everywhere I'm trying to go, he's been there for the most part. Things are a little different. Like he doesn't have his own supplement company and shit. But like, it's cool because I can talk to somebody who's been there. And he's the only motherfucker I know who's done anything close to what I'm trying to do or what I've fucking done, you know? You know, so anyway, it's like I always want him to be ahead of me, you know? Law number one, 40 laws power. Don't shout the master now. Don't shout the master now. Oh, don't shout the master. Mm-hmm. What software do I use to edit videos? I use Sony Vegas because I like PCs. I actually built my computer myself. I don't like. I'm sure everything is fine. It doesn't really matter. They're all the same. Premiere, not all the same, but they're all like good. Like they're all good. You can't find a bad editing software. And I don't even use it to its full extent. Like you can fucking make a real movie. You can make a fucking movie with Sony Vegas. You know, like I'm not on that shit. Are you gonna do more podcasts with Greg? Hell fucking yeah. We did one today. He didn't post it yet though. But we did a hangout today. You'll know because I'm wearing the same shirt. We did a hangout today, and that's my man. That's my man. Fuck you and your stoicism. Search it on Google, man. I don't know what that means. All right. Favorite rap albums. I like Stillmatic. Everybody likes Illmatic by now. I think Stillmatic is better. I'm old school, man. Nigga, I'm old school. I like the Blueprint album. Oh, American Gangster is my favorite Jay-Z album. American Gangster. Pox Machiavelli album. The original So Far Gone. The mixtape version. It's dope. All Eyes on Me, Pac. I'm at a loss. I'm drawing a blank. That one Tribe Called Quest album with all the faces on it. DMX first album is Dark and Hell is Hot. The Beautiful Dark Fantasy, Kanye West. That's probably one of the best rap albums of all time, man. The Carter One, the Carter album, man. Motherfuckers sleep on that shit. Scarface, The Diary. I'm old school, man. Hey, man, I'm old school. I ain't trying to pop and lock it. I ain't trying to do no dance moves. I'm old school. I don't do the stanky leg. I don't do the stanky leg. I don't do no stanky legs. I think all the Drake albums are pretty good, man. You know, they were pretty good. I'm spinning his noise. My homie Troy Ave just came out with some new shit. Get that Troy Ave album. Let me tell you something about Troy Ave, man. He was on one of my last albums when I was like taking rapping more seriously. And it was like before he was famous, before he was on the cover of Double XL, all this shit. And I'm just chilling. It's me. It was like 5 years ago. It's me, Troy Ave, and my cousin Chicago G. We outside the studios smoking a blunt or some shit, right? And me and G were talking about we were trying to go visit our boy that we grew up with, SV, who's in prison and he's doing life. And then we was telling Troy about the story about how he got locked up. Well, SV did to get put, you know, and we tell him the story. And then Troy looked at us like we were crazy. He was like, "Hey, he ain't killed a witness, nigga." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like that was the first thing he thought of. Man, he should have killed the witness. Of course, he killed a witness, right? Like, so I say that to say, Troy Ave is not faking. You know, that shit is real. This was before the fame, right? You know, and he was driving a motherfucking Benz on Dub, nigga. This is before anybody knew who he was. You know, it's not. He's not for real. He's not faking. I'm saying. Have you seen Southpaw? Yeah, I saw Southpaw the movie, man. Jesus, I was in that bitch. It was a good movie. I was in that joint crying, man. Like I cried like 4 times throughout that movie. And it's weird, man. It's a weird thing. Like ever since my father killed himself, man, it's weird. Like when I watch movies like that, like I get all emotional and shit. Like I just know I was watching TV for whatever reason. I was watching a movie about these bears, cartoon bears. And this one of the bears was like a kid, and the other bear was like an adult. But they were like looking for that other kid bear's mom. But the adult bear knew that the kid's mom was dead or some shit. And he told the kid, I was like, y'all can't fucking watch this shit. And I started fucking crying over these cartoon bears. And that's kind of what my life is like now. So it sucks. Somebody says, yo, I need a real main thread. I don't know what this means. Please give me your advice often thinking about past mistakes and don't know where to start. Yeah, I mean, listen, you're gonna make mistakes, man, and you're gonna make mistakes. That's probably not even the last mistake you're gonna make, and you're gonna keep making them. We gotta learn from them. Like, don't keep making the same mistakes. You know, some of them are gonna be more egregious than others, but the thing is that you can take some from that and move on. You know, and make better decisions going forward. You just got to eat that, man. You did that shit. Now you got to go. Now you got to move forward. Here's the thing about the past, man. The present, everything happening now is a result of everything you did in the past or other people did in the past, right? It's all cause and effect. It's all cause and effect. So, but what you do right now affects the future. So you need to keep your fucking poor, you know, don't look back unless you plan on going that way. You know, stay forward. Stay forward. And now that you've been through some things, you'll make better decisions going forward. Hopefully. Brandon, huge fan from South Africa. What up, though? You're a fucking beast, dude. Just wondering if you've read Ultra Mind Solution and would you recommend it? I haven't read Ultra Mind Solution. What the fuck is that? What is that? I've read the Sylvia Mind Solution. What is the ultimate mind solution? The Ultra Mind Solution. Oh, I see it. How to fix your brain and heal your thoughts. I might check it out, or at least I'll read the reviews to see if it's some good. Yeah, I don't have any experience with that. This is the first I've heard of it, but thank you. What's the first thing you do when you wake up? Masturbate, man, of course. No, I'm just joking. I mean, sometimes, but usually not. When I first wake up, I usually stumble. All right, so if you see me wake up out of bed, you'll see this. All right, I stumble to the fucking cell phone to turn off the alarm, and then I'm walking. I go straight to the coffee machine or the fucking Keurig or whatever. Here's the thing: make your coffee. A good way to make your coffee: iced coffee. Get it if you got a fresh press. Put the grounds in the water in that shit overnight, and then just push it down in the morning. So sometimes it's summertime. I just go straight to the fridge, press that down, and I drink some black coffee like immediately. Like nothing can really happen until then. Then I try to meditate. Then I kind of write down the shit I'm trying to accomplish the day, based off this shit that I was talking about earlier. So what needs to be done today to make a successful day? I'm not going to get all that shit done. I know that. So I picked the top 2 things that have to be accomplished, things that are mission critical, and I make sure those 2 things are done. Then I meditate for 10 to 15 minutes. Then I throw on some fucking gangster rap. I mean, like the most awful. I want to hear some shit about people killing each other for money, because I want to attack the day. So I want to come with that. I want to hear violence, you know, violent music, you know, first thing in the morning. Gets me in the zone to like really step on the gas, and it puts me in the right state. And then I come in this room. I have to get fully dressed to work. It's a weird thing. I can't, like, if I stay in like house shoes or like underwear, I won't get any work done. It's like I gotta feel like I'm coming to work when I'm in here. It's like, so this is the office, right? Even though it's here. So then I work in here from 8 to 12 every day. 4 hours of power is what I call it. 4-hour power. And I get more, and his phone is still off. Like, I mean, it's on, but it's on airplane mode because I don't want nobody to disturb me. The only people can contact me, I don't check email. We use me and my team, we use an application called Slack. So like my team, a lot of people who I work with or work for me, we work remotely. So we use Slack, and we keep in contact with each other. And then 12, then I start doing other shit. But I've gotten more done from 8 to 12 than most people got done all day. And then everything else is just, I'm busted. Everything else is, I get done. If I don't get nothing done after 12, you're still probably cool. What's your thought on the Drake versus Meek Mill's beef? All right, so here's the thing. Let me tell you something about. Let me tell you something. We'll come back with another story. Okay, so how it happened was Meek started off. Meek Mills, he was tweeting all crazy, talking about Drake's a ghost, and he don't write his own raps. He's fake or whatever. He's talking, and I'm like, oh. And then some of the reference tracks came out, which I don't know is like when I've written like songs for other people, like write R&B shit for motherfuckers or whatever, and like what you do is you have somebody record a reference track, like that's a version of it. So you tell them how it's supposed to be performed before they go perform it, right? So they played the reference tracks of some songs that allegedly were written for Drake, and then one of them was 10 Bands, which is my joint anyway, and so it was looking bad for Drake in my mind. I'm like, oh shit, man, he's looking kind of bad. Looking kind of bad, man. You out here looking kind of. And Drake was. I didn't think he was gonna say nothing, right? Because he usually don't respond. When Common dissed to me and respond, Pusha T dissed to me and respond. Puffy punched him in the motherfucking mouth. He ain't do or say shit. But then he come out with the joint charged up, and then he still ain't come up with no raps, man. But Drake dissing him on that charged up joint, and then he still ain't do shit. Meek still ain't do shit, man. I'm thinking like Meek. See, here's the thing, man. Philly rappers, man. Like some of the best rappers I ever met was from Philly. Like when I used to be signed to Sony Records. So like, but prior to that, like I was in school in DC. We would go to every rap battle up and down the East Coast, and the best battle rappers was always in Philly. Like always, like Philly rappers. Like man, there's something. So I'm thinking, oh shit, Drake. I don't know, son. I don't know if you probably should have shut the fuck up, man, because Philly niggas is the best battle rappers I've ever seen. I mean, for real, man. Like, Philly battle rappers are the fucking best that I've seen. And is that where Math Hoffa got his ass whipped? Those of y'all familiar with rap battle shit? Anyway, oh yeah, so like, but Meek ain't do nothing. So then Drake dropped another joint back to back. And that shit went hard to the motherfucker. That was like the first one. I was like, it's cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's more than I expected. So I was like, all right, cool. I didn't expect that. So I was just excited that he responded. And I was just waiting for the Meek Mill response. I was like, oh shit, nigga, I don't know, man. These Philly niggas go so hard. And Philly dudes is violent, man. Like Philly is like violent. Like Philly. So I'm thinking like, yeah, Meek, no way Meek's gonna take this line. And he say shit. So then Drake came with the back to back. And that shit was fucking hard, man. That shit was going hard. And then I was like, fuck, man. Now Meek gotta come down. The problem was that because he ain't say shit, he made like the ball. Now what I'm expecting from him, it's gotta be fucking Ether. It's gotta be as good as fucking Ether. It's gotta be good as The Bridge Is Over. It's gotta be good as Hit 'Em Up by Pac, it's gotta be that level, like epic level. Especially y'all got the fucking most, you come at the most famous rapper in the game, diss you twice, you gotta come hard. And then he came with the joint that he came with, and everybody's like, fuck, man. So here's what I got out of that. Here's the lesson that you can extrapolate from that you can get from that. That was real Elmer Fudd. Here's the lesson you can get from that. Once I was in college, and I woke up, and there was a piece of paper under my door, and it was naming these two guys. We're gonna call them JJ and RJ. All right. So JJ and RJ, it was a letter this girl wrote to me. So yo, stay away from JJ and RJ. They have herpes, and they're going around giving girls around on campus herpes. And it was just like a long ass letter about how these guys have herpes and they're gonna spread it out. I woke up with that shit in my door, like, yo, what the fuck? And then I get outside and I'm talking to her, and then like apparently somebody put that under every door in the whole school. Like everybody went to the school. Like it was a big fucking school. Like over like I don't know how universities, like 7,000 kids. Somebody went hard. It was a team of people. This was organized. Went hard to put that over everyone's door. And I'm like, yo, this shit is looking real bad for JJ and RJ. And it was my boys, right? I was like, yo. So like, as soon as we get outside, we see them motherfuckers posted up, chilling, laughing. in front of everybody, like on display in the yard, man, like on in the most prominent part you can be, just out here, like, yo, we all good. And then they kept putting themselves on display. They was more out. They didn't hide from it. They ran towards it. They ran towards everything. They put it, so like we all everybody kind of forgot about it, man. Everybody just kind of forgot with it. I don't know if they have herpes or not, but everybody kind of forgot that happened. And I feel like Drake did a certain thing. It was looking kind of bad for him, as far as like, damn, nigga, you gonna write your own raps? But we got some like evidence that you don't. But then he didn't run from it. He didn't retreat. He went on offense. Same thing JJ and RJ did. Same shit R. Kelly did. Remember when he got caught peeing on that girl, allegedly? That video came out. Then R. Kelly was coming out with a song every week with a new art. He's coming out like he's on everybody's shit. He's producing people. He's on every like. Then he came out the album with Jay-Z and him and Jay-Z is like he just went hard. He ran towards it. So that's what I took from it, man. You don't run away from it. Like if you want to come out on top, man, you got to run to it. Wow, I went way too hard on that. Yup, trigger fingers turn to Twitter fingers, man. I don't know, man. What kind of nigga tweets about it other niggas? I mean, it's like, what the fuck, man? And why is you snitching? Why is you snitching, right? Like, I thought, why is you snitching? If you had a son, how would you raise him? I don't know. I don't have a lot of experience. I don't have any experience in that. As far as I know, I don't have any kids. Just throwing out there, man. While we get fat and 10% happier, great reads, man. You should do an audio book. You should do a Audible for a book. How's your day, man? Big fan from Scotland. Motivate me. Yo, what up, Scotland? What up, Scotland? I appreciate it, man. I like when people tell me they read more, man. That's like my favorite thing. Like I kind of like that. I mean, like a transformation. Like I get these transformations all the time, and I love those, right? I really do. But when someone tells me that they've started reading more for whatever reason, man, that like really makes me happy because I know what that's going to do for them. But when we talk about transformations real quick, might as well, like, I just want to show y'all something because I have a lot, and I've never really posted them like that. And I don't know why. Maybe I'm just stupid. But like, I got this joint. Somebody sent me this joint on Facebook today. You see this dude? How much weight he lost? I mean, somebody said that to me. Damn, I can't. Somebody said that to me today, man. Oh, hold on. It's Greg. It's Greg. Remember that video with the girl, the day of life? She had some sand on her butt, man. Greg had to wipe that off. He had to wipe it off. He's a gentleman. He's a gentleman. Somebody, yo, here's another one. Somebody sent me this transformation. Look at this fool. Losing that weight, man. Losing that weight, man. This fool, look at this dude. I mean, you can't really see this webcam. Hold on. Is that better? I don't know if that's better or worse. Yeah, man, it's like, and these are, I mean, look at this, come on, man. This kid, fuck, you can't see it that well. Anyway, it's like, you go to fullbodyblitz.com, you'll see all the transformations. You'll see like a bunch of them I posted on there. Fullbodyblitz.com, see the transformations. Have you read Business Adventures by John Brooks? Nah. A lot of times when y'all recommend books for me, I'll fucking buy them, son. Like, there's been books, like y'all. Here's the thing, I've learned like a lot more from y'all in general than y'all have learned from me. And a lot of that is just because the sheer volume of motherfuckers giving advice, you know. But yeah, thank you so much for the value you give, man. I love them. Did you enjoy? I really enjoyed your video with Todd from Mars D, man. You got more with him. Yeah, man. I got a video with listen. So me and Tyler were talking in his crib. It was after the mushroom video. We went to his crib and we just hanging out, chilling. We went ate. I ate with him and his whole team, and then we set up a bunch of shit and we were like talking. And I'm thinking it was like 90 minutes. And then the girl was with us like, yo, man, y'all talk for 5 fucking hours. I'm like, no way. And she showed me your thing. It's 5 hours and it's a video. I don't know if his people got I don't know if they're gonna slice it up, but yeah. How detailed are you with your plans and goals? So those of y'all just joining us. So here's the thing. Like I said 3-month goals. All right. Then I break that down by each month. And then a lot of times I can't plan. So then I break these up down week, what I'm gonna do each week. And a lot of times you can't plan the whole time because it's too like you don't know what's going on. But I stole this from the homie Darren, man. So if you're watching this, thank you, Darren. Because I've always been doing 3 months, but this little thing he set up was like kind of cool. I might do a whole video on it. But yeah, the first month you know what you do each week, and I just set aggressive goals for each week to accomplish. Then the second month I'll have a better idea of what needs to be accomplished there, and then the third month. So sometimes I don't plan the whole week, but the first I get as detailed as I can initially. You know. Yeah, we're supposed to be talking about goal setting, man. I'm over here talking about I call this nigga Memphis Bleak, Meek Mills and Drake, man. What's the best thing to eat when you're hungry at night? That's that's a weird question. But it depends on your macros, man. It depends on what you're trying to it's not even your macros, it depends on what your goals are, right? Like what you're trying to accomplish, what you've ate the rest of the day sometimes. If I'm doing intermittent fasting, I was probably still I had to eat ice cream to get the right amount of calories to stay in the surplus because I had ate so little that day. So it's really just depends on your goals and what you're trying to accomplish. First of all, I don't even know what you're trying to do. Right? So best for what? Best to burn fat, best to build muscle, best for endurance. Like I don't know what your goal is, you know, but so it depends on your goal and what else you've eaten the whole day. I guess the best thing to eat at night is whatever your plan, your protocols prescribes for nighttime eating. Full body splits or splits for beginners. I'm 17 from Scotland. Full body blitz for everybody, man. Full body blitz. Full body workout for everybody. I don't do splits. I talk about that a lot in like, if you read my book, Ultimate Mass, like I'm not in the splits, man. And there's like math behind it. Like before steroids, everybody did all the pro bodybuilders did full body workouts before steroids were invented. I'm not saying splits are bad. People can get ripped off splits, but when I have people do full body workouts, only compound movements, man, a lot of people get bigger, man. I have a lot of, I'll start breaking out more testimonials. Do I need to break out the testimonials? Motherfucker gonna tell me full body workouts don't work, but they ain't got no testimonials. Is your full body blitz designed for home workouts and gym workouts? You can adapt it for home workouts, but it's the weightlifting portion of it is more gym focused, the weightlifting portion. But the cardio and the diet, of course, you don't need to be in the gym for. And I'm sure you can modify it. You know, like you can probably do. Yeah, you can modify it. I recommend you go to the gym at least for. Like, how you gonna do squats at home? Unless you're like me and you're a fucking weirdo like me, you got a squat rack at the crib, or you got a bench press at the crib, or dumbbells. I can make these go up to fucking 100 pounds each. Y'all just want to watch me work out? Chill. Let me answer these questions. What you recommend for a 16-year-old works out? I don't know what your goals are, bro. I don't know what your goals are. But the thing I would recommend for a 16-year-old is the same shit I would recommend for any mammal, right? I don't care about your age. That means nothing to me. Like I don't hate it. I understand it. You guys tell me, hey man, I'm so and so years old. What should I do? Your age is unnecessary information. I don't give a fuck about your age. I'm sorry. Hey man, I'm sorry for yelling at you, man. You didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve that. What I mean is, see relevant information. That's like if I'm just like, hey man, I'm fucking. I need that. You good, man? You good, man? Just do the same shit an adult would do. If you were an adult 200, 300 years ago, we'd hand you a musket or an axe and you'd go to war with the rest of us, you know? We can be like, oh, he's only 16. You know, man. How to stay motivated or consistent to achieve your fitness goals. You keep a log, man. Keep a log. Like when you keep a log, you can see what's working, and you can kind of turn it into a game almost. Like you can say, all right, how much can I gain or lose this week? And then you'll be able to look at all your statistics and look at all the variables. You'll see what you've been eating, see how you've been training. You'll see how you can optimize that to make better progress next week. So you're always. But if you don't have a log, then odds are you're probably just doing random ass shit willy nilly, or at least you can't prove to me that you're not. So if you tell me you're not making progress, and I say, where's your errors? Well, let me see your log. Let's fix it. One, if you don't have the log, I can't tell you what to do differently because I don't know what the fuck you're doing. And two, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you can guess, hey, I'm eating good. I mean, I don't know what that means, man. I'm not really even taking your shit seriously unless you have a log. But anyway, keeping a detailed training nutrition log will definitely, not only will it improve results, but it'll keep you motivated. Because you'll see the progress happen. You can track it week by week. You'll be like, a lot of times I see people, they're making progress, but they don't know exactly how much progress they're making, so they get demotivated. I'll look at, man, you've made progress, but they don't know it because they're not keeping track. It's kind of like when a kid is growing, it happens so gradual that he doesn't know it day by day. But if I don't see him for like 3 months, like, oh shit, bro, you got tall as hell. And he's like, oh, for real? Yeah, come over here, man. Let me measure you against the wall. Last time I saw you. See, you grew 3 inches. And he's like, oh shit, I didn't even notice. Of course not, man, because it was gradual. But if you were keeping a log, you would have seen it. How to keep log organized. You could, I mean, you can just use a regular notebook, or you can just buy a log. Like they have logs that you can buy, man. How long do you take to plan your goals? As long as necessary. As long as necessary. It depends on the goal. Depends on the goal. You know, if it's, you know, like when they're gonna launch a rocket ship into the space, they plan for a long time, years. You know, if your goal is to walk across the street and get a Happy Meal, then like you probably don't need to plan. The plan is probably quicker. You know, so like you do it. It's all circumstantial. Books to stop exchanging time for money. 4-hour work week is one of the best in that subject. Should I write that book? Y'all want that book from me? Ultimate Balling. 7 Secrets to Stop Working for the White Man and Start Getting Your Own Money. I'm just joking. As you can see, I have a ton of white friends. Grego Gallagher, White Boy Brian. I'm just joking. Come on. What's the best place you've ever traveled? I don't know, man. I don't know if like there's a place I like, because everywhere I go is dope because I'm there. And I know how that sounds, but it's like places aren't cool. I'm cool. But I mean that shit. I know how it sounds, but I fucking mean it's funny, but it's not a joke. Can you say, Gouda, listen to him. Gouda, listen to him. That was an inside joke for me. Whoever coming. Came here from Roosh and RSD. Best place you have traveled. Oh, I think I just answered. Yeah. What up though, man? Roosh, my man. RSD, my man. They're different guys. All right, they're different guys. I like them both. I don't agree with everything everyone says, but I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? It's people. Fuck your bald ass head. You, you, you don't like it? Oh man, well you don't like it, man. Somebody said, "What do you do in your free time?" I don't have a lot of free time or hobbies. I kind of pack my days pretty tight. Like for instance, I'll show you tomorrow. I'll show you my calendar. I use Google Calendar to organize everything. Like this is my calendar for tomorrow. I don't know if you can see, you can see it. The shit is booked until fucking 8 p.m. It's from 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. Right? And I'm gonna go to sleep pretty early. So, what's your favorite book you have read? How to Win Friends and Influence People. But I also like Awakening the Giant Within. Like that really helped me a lot. What brand of polishes do you use to shine or polish? You use to shine your polish. I don't. This is what's called when you were oily, greasy motherfucker, and then you just kind of your shit just kind of shines on its own. You know, when you got oily ass skin and your fucking just shines on its. I mean, this is my natural shine, man. Why everybody worry about my bald head, man? I'm out here shining. I'm out here shining, man. Pac was bald. Okay, Pac, Jordan. I can stop there. I can stop there. Two of the motherfucking top 10 flyest motherfuckers ever. We didn't even go Gandhi, Buddha, Young Jeezy. I used to have nothing. Now I got a whole lot of everything, and I come through stunting. What up, Jeezy? Do you meditate? Yeah, I meditate at least once a day. I try to do twice, but it's about 10 to 20 minutes each session. Books about starting an online business while in university. Greetings from the Netherlands. Okay. The best book on it is that I come across is Launch by Jeff Walker. I don't have it right now, but Launch by Jeff Walker goes hard. How's your game with women? You must be new here. You must be new here. Welcome. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Have you ever waxed a bitch's ass? Maybe. How do I know which products to use for business? I don't know what that question means. Rephrase it, and maybe I'll understand it a little better. I don't know what you mean. Do you mean what product you want to come out with, or do you mean what products that you buy to help you with your business? I don't know. Oh, Brandon used to be my next door neighbor in 64 Burn Street, Forest Hills. I just wanted to ask you, do you have a cheat day when you're bulking? Yes, for me, a cheat day is just a day I don't think about nutrition. So, I mean, you know, just try to be. I still try to stay in the surplus, or I might like not care about bulking that day. Victor, what up, man? Were you the kid? Were you the kid? If I come out my door, the door I lived in, the next door, you know why, Victor? You know I don't live there anymore, bro. The motherfucker underneath me, he was. I guess some shit would happen, man. We always had beef. He was loud. He was always yelling at his wife, loud as fuck. And I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up, man. You know, like I don't want to hear all this shit. That was a 1-bedroom apartment. This is a junior 4, but it was a 1-bedroom apartment, and he had his kids living in the living room, and he was living. And he was always, I used to hear him like yelling at his wife and kids all the time. Oh, you shut the fuck up. And I guess one day we had air conditioner installed, and I guess it went down, like some water damage in his apartment on his ceiling. And he told me about it. I'm like, all right, cool. You know, listen, listen, I don't own this place. I'm renting. So here's the landlord. You two talk about it and y'all fix it, man. Y'all. He was like, no, I don't want you to fix it. He got kind of crazy with me. And I was just like, yo, man, you might want to fucking chill, man, because I'll fuck you up. And not so many words. And he called the fucking cops on me. That's cool, whatever. I ain't afraid of the cops neither. Play this shit in court. And so that was a thing. He felt threatened. Bitch ass. But anyway, But I was like, yo, man, just call it landlord. I mean, this is, man, I don't have or want anything to do with this. Like, the landlord actually came to the crib, put the air conditioner in, bought it and put the air conditioner in. If he installed it wrong and he needs to pay for your ceiling, that's cool, man. Like, get it straight from him. I mean, I'm not going to give you the money for it. It's not my responsibility. I don't really have anything to do with this. I'm sorry it happened, but this is the guy. But he didn't like me because I used to tell him to shut the fuck up all the time because I didn't want to hear him yell at his wife in the middle of the night, you know. But anyway, so then one day I wasn't there, man, and I get a call from my girl, and I guess this nigga came to the door screaming on her, like yelling at her, acting tough, man. It was like 10 p.m. So he knocked on my fucking door at 10 p.m. yelling at my girl with the fucking bill he had from and I went fucking haywire. I went fucking haywire. I was on when I found out about this, I was on 71st and Continental. You know how far it is. I sprinted top speed. I was like goddamn what's his name? Usain Bolt sprinting from 71st and Continental. You know, that's like a 15-20 minute walk to over there on Burns. It was a 3-minute run because I went so fast. I had the adrenaline. I was a man on fire. And I fucking banged their door. I was banging on his door. I hit it so hard that I was stupid. I hit it so hard my fucking arm went out the socket. And I had to fucking pop it in because if he opens the door, I want to attack him. Like, I probably would have. He didn't pick up. He didn't open the door. I was trying to kick the door in. I was was banging on it. I was kicking the door. I was trying to bang it in. I definitely damaged it, but they probably had some good locks on it. It seemed to have good locks on the door. I was trying to kick it in and whip his ass in front of his family. Couldn't get in there. But I was definitely banging on his door loud as fuck. Like, I heard other people locking their doors in the hallway. Like, because I was banging on that shit. I was kicking the motherfucking in. Open it up, you bitch ass nigga. I'm fucking going haywire. He was tough. He was tough as nails. Talking to a 100-pound woman. I just want him to be just as tough with me. You know, just want to see if I just want to be consistent. I need a level of consistency. Next thing you know, he calls the cops again. Then the board comes and they say we gotta leave. But it was kind of cool because we wanted to get out of our. Honestly, it was kind of cool because we wanted to get out of that lease because you know, I done came up, man. Like, that was my first place in New York. I mean, I came up. So like now we got a big place. Yeah, man, holla at me, man. I'm over here on Austin Street, man. I live on Austin Street, man, by the basketball courts. Chilling now, man. But anyway, sorry about that, man. I would have killed that motherfucker probably if he opened the door. So I'm kind of glad he didn't. Someone said, "This ain't fitness, retard." This is not a fitness channel. I'm sorry if you've got that misconstrued. This is a personal development channel with a fitness emphasis. I apologize if I gave you the wrong impression. Do I play chess? No. I know how to play chess, but it's not something I do. Would you be a porn star? Nah. That's not really my thing. Well, I'm glad you had that belief in me, man. Do I have Windows 10? I don't have Windows 10. Oh, I do have Windows 10 because I bought a new laptop. You know what I'm saying? That was I have, but I haven't really fucked with it too much, man. I don't have Windows 10 on this computer. What's the best exercise you can do for pure strength? Well, it's not so much the exercise. Well, okay, any compound movements, you know, build strength more than anything. But it's also the rep scheme. Like, you want to take reps 5 and below. Like, even do singles, like reps of like 1, but real heavy. Like, all you can do is 1, or doubles. All you can do is 2, triples. But you have to do a lot of sets though. When you say, like, if you're doing like if I'm doing sets of 3, I'll do fucking 8 sets. Like, or 10 sets of 3. That's that shit that Chad Waterbury was talking about. He recommends for maximum hypertrophy to do 10 sets of 3. You know, I haven't really experimented with that, but I'm thinking about trying it, see if it works. I don't know. It's Chad Waterbury. You can check him out. 10 sets of 3, Chad Waterbury. I really like his work. Hey, Aaron, yo, I ain't mean to snitch on you, Aaron. How much caloric surplus when bulking? How much when deficit when cutting? All right. If you want to be technical about it, like I kind of recommend, but times your body weight by 8 or 9. I mean, I'm sorry, by 9 or 10, and that's how many. That should give you a caloric deficit number, body weight in pounds. Then if you're bulking, body weight by 20 times 20, and that gives you the caloric surplus numbers. If you're going to be that specific. Do you read autobiographies? No, I kind of read. Not really. I mean, I have the only one I have here really. I have Jack Welch's autobiography, and I have Malcolm X's autobiography, and that's it. Best way to start a party? I'm not the right guy for that. Sorry. Advice on overcoming height insecurities. I'm 5'3" with a good physique. I'm talking to this amazing girl who's 5'5", crazy about me, but I'm struggling to slay this dragon. Thanks. I mean, she might like you, she might not. You know, you might just not be her cup of tea, man. She might, but you just gotta fucking listen, man. You just gotta do the best you can with what you got. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do the best you can with what you got. Like that's a card you were dealt, and you just gotta play that hand and win, man. Win with that hand. There are successful guys your height, you know. Man, this is one girl I know. She's so fucking hot, man. Her boyfriend is about your height, man. And you know, you'll be all right, man. I mean, but don't worry about this girl so much, right? You don't want to put it on a pedestal. This girl may or may not like you. That's whatever, you know. But you'll be able to find a girl who does like you. Just don't put her on a pedestal, man. What are your thoughts on marijuana? Should it be legalized? I think it should be legalized and taxed. That'll generate a lot of like tax revenue, man. Like, yo, man, fucking Washington State and what else? Washington State and Denver. They're getting a lot of good tax revenue, man. That's helping schools, roads, you know, things that we need in society, you know, like, and that I'd rather them get the tax revenue for something like that than to tax a motherfucking baller ass motherfucker like me, you know. So like I'm pushing this agenda just so they don't have to. Here's the thing, as you move up in the other brackets, you know what I'm saying, it's like you don't want. I'd rather them do that than tax me more. Even if they're gonna tax me more anyway, that's cool. I look at taxes like when you get to a certain bracket, they tax you more and whatever. It's a pain in the ass, but I kind of look at it like, you know, it's the cost of doing business, man. Like the government is essentially, I'm trying to think of my business partner. That's the cost of doing business, right? So I need to make sure that America is safe enough for me to do business. So I need a military. I need to make sure there's roads for the shit I sell to get around this motherfucker. I need the infrastructure of. I need to make sure motherfucker it ain't. Yeah, if a fire happens, I need to make sure that, you know, somebody comes and puts that shit out. So I think it's the cost of doing business, you know. That's how I just kind of made peace with it. What do you think of Elliot Host's bioengenetics? That's when he goes a little. That's when he's just like, you know, I don't know. I try to get into that, I just really can't. But I don't have just because I haven't been able to get into it doesn't mean it's good or bad. It just means that I haven't been able to get into it yet, you know, or maybe I haven't tried. Any tips for tall fitness guys? I'm 6'6". Yeah, man. Don't worry about it. Being tall is awesome. You know, Only thing about being tall is you don't look as big. Is you got to put on more muscle to look big. And actually the weight, like if you're doing bench press, your arms are longer, so you have to actually push that weight farther. So shit like that. But who gives a fuck? You know, you'll be all right. Yo, would you ever come to South Africa? We fucking love you here, man. That's what's up. I would come, man. I'm trying to put together the tour. Uh, but I put white boy Brian in charge of it, so it probably won't get done until I have time to take that responsibility off his hands. He wasn't my best friend. I fucking fire him. How to talk to girls? I don't know. Go to Owen for that. I mean, I'm not the best. I mean, like, how do I? Let's see. Just start talking to a lot of girls, man. Go for volume. Just start talking. You'll find out what works. You know, you'll find out what works, man. You know, like that's too vague of a question for me to really answer. Because you mean at night? Do you mean during the day? Do you mean girls you know? You mean strangers? You mean it's too vague for me to really answer. In Awaken the Giant, within, Tony suggests to rank your top 10 values. Can you share yours? I don't think I can do that right now. Not because like I'm trying to hide anything, just because I don't. That'll take up too much time. Maybe one day. I'm 17. What are 5 pieces of advice? You want 5 pieces of advice you would share with me to become successful? How can I model your success? Is it books? All right, number 1, make plans. No, decide. Number 1, decide what you want early. Decide what you want. I mean, make it clear. It's like no wishy-washy goals. Oh, I want to get bigger. Yeah, I want to lose weight. No. Exactly how much bigger? How big do you want your bicep? You want 17 inch bicep? Do you want how much do you want it exactly? How much body fat do you want to have exactly? How much? Make it clear so any asshole can look and see if you accomplish that or not. All right. So it's not like wishy-washy. Or if you want money, you say, hey, I want this amount of money. Or I want that amount of money. Like you can't. You got to be clear. You can't say I want more money. How much more? All right, if I give you $1, are you done? Did you get it? You know what I'm saying? Oh no, I mean more than that. How much more, motherfucker? You want $1 million? I can set that as goal, $1 million or whatever it is. So be clear about your goal. Decide what you want. Make a plan. Make a plan. It doesn't have to be a good plan, but it has to be a plan. Because even a bad plan is better than no plan. Like a lot of people, they don't have plans for their goals. They don't have plans for their fitness. They're not following a plan. If I just said, hey man, we've been getting a car. We're gonna go to Philly. We're just gonna drive. No, not even better. We're gonna drive to Denver. We're gonna drive to Denver. You gonna put it in the GPS, man? Nah. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna start driving around, taking random turns and seeing what happens. I think it's this way, so I'm gonna go that way. Or I can just put it in the motherfucking GPS. The GPS will set a plan, set a course for me. I'll just follow directions. So like almost anything you want to accomplish, somebody probably did it before. There's a book, there's a manual. Like if you want to start a business, then read if you want to start an online business, you can read Launch by Jeff Walker. That's a good place to start. If you want to meet more girls, you can read Bush. If you want to have sex with more women, you can read Bang by Roosh. That's my boy. If you want to lose fat, you can get the Full Body Blitz program. You can click the link in the description and get the Full Body Blitz. But any plan, it doesn't have to be my plan. I'm just fucking around. Like listen, man, you can do fucking 6-pack shortcuts. You can do some motherfucking infomercial shit. I don't give a fuck, because even a bad plan is better than no plan. You gotta be going for it like I should see Jordan. So make a plan. See what's working and what's not. All right. So you notice what's working, you notice what's not working. Then make adjustments accordingly. So that's one of the best reasons you keep a detailed training log. Because when you start logging your progress week by week. You're like, man, I'm not making any gains. So you look at what you're doing if you're doing everything right, make sure you're following the protocol exactly. If you're doing everything right, it's all right, maybe it's not working. Then you can switch. You don't want to keep doing the shit. It's not working. So notice what's working, what's not, and make adjustments accordingly. And then just keep going until you get there, man. Like, I mean, that's it. That's 5. That's actually like what I call the achievement protocol. I haven't really talked about it too much. It's kind of, it might be something that's coming down the pipeline later. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the achievement protocol. Decide what you want. Make a plan. Go. Oh, I forgot, man. Go hard. Go fucking hard. Don't waste time. So many people are so full of shit. You watch so much TV. You go to so many. Motherfuckers watch every movie that comes out, every new video game that comes out, unless your goals involve video games. You know, I'm not trying to shit. You know, like Sparkle, the homie Sparkle, man, he gets a fucking ton of money playing video games. So whatever, but don't waste time, man. Go hard, man. Like those motherfuckers are lazy. They don't go hard. They don't go hard. Like people I used to work with used to say, man, I'm impatient because I want this shit done immediately. But like 10 years later, I'm in a better spot than them, man. Because it's like I found out, oh, it's not that I'm impatient. I want shit done faster than you're used to. So go fucking fast. Knock shit out. Hey, BBC, do you think of giving up is the same as stepping back? It depends, man. Like I mean, just stuff I've given up on, man. Sometimes I change my mind. Like I don't want that no more. Like when I got dropped from Sony, I didn't really want to be. I didn't want to sell music anymore, or be like. I didn't want to be in that business, in the music business anymore. So you can say I gave up or quit, maybe. I just kind of changed my mind. I didn't want that no more. And I don't think you should. If you don't want something, I think it's fine to say fuck it. You know, for real, I think it's fine to say fuck it. Or if something's just too hard. Like if it's like if you start something, you feel like it's not worth the amount of effort you put in. Like let's say you've been going hard to try to get this girl or whatever. She's not really feeling you, but you can probably still get it if you go so hard, if you go above and beyond. But maybe she's not even worth it. Maybe she's really only a fucking 7 or 8, right? Maybe it's not worth putting that amount of effort when there's other girls who like you more or just as hot or hotter, you know, or maybe it's just not worth the effort. So like it's things like that. Like somebody was asking me, because I built my desktop, they're like, yo man, maybe I should sit and learn how to build computers like you and all this shit. I'm like, nah man, don't. It's not worth it. I learned how to build computers back when computers were fucking expensive. So it's like you'll probably save $100, $200. You know what I'm saying? Maybe more. Desktop, you know, maybe you save some money, but it's like if you got the money, but I knew this person had the money. I'm like, man, just the time. If you're thinking about your time is money, you'll spend more than $500 worth of time learning how to do this shit than you will to just buy it. You just buy this shit today. So sometimes things just ain't worth it, you know, and you don't realize that until you get into it. If you set a goal and you find out it's not worth it, stop that shit. Cut that shit out. But if it's worth it and you really, but don't complain about not having it though. That's the difference. That's the fucking difference. I don't complain. You never hear me complaining about not being a famous rapper. I say, I didn't want that no more. Hey, that's cool. And it's cool. And I'm still a fan. I'm not hating on other motherfuckers saying that they in the Illuminati or some dumb shit like that. You know, man, Drake only made it because he started worshiping the devil, man. What you think 6 mean, man? It's a mark of the beast, man. 6, God, devil. That's why he's famous and I'm not. I could do that. It doesn't help me accomplish anything. That makes sense? I forgot what the question was. I'm tired of working for white people. How can I get money by myself? I don't know why that's so funny to me. All right, here's the thing, black people. I want all the black and Spanish people, all the ethnic people to listen to me. right now. I want all the pay attention. It's just this shit. America was not set up for us to thrive. And so like when people complain about, man, they racist, they not hiring, or they're like, or I know some people in corporate America that like they get passed over. I'm like, yeah, man, this shit wasn't set up for you to be successful. I mean, you can succeed and you can make it, and there's outliers, but on average, yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, man, it's not set up for you. So like entrepreneurship is like the best route. Like prior to the civil rights movement, I'm all about civil rights movement, but prior to the civil rights movement, out of necessity, the majority, there was a lot more black businesses. They may not have been small, but like entrepreneurship was something that we were on more. We were more about instead of trying to integrate into a system that wasn't built for us to succeed, and then complaining about not being able to integrate in that system. We were setting up our own things, and I don't know. It's like if my neighbor has a fucking dope ass house, I'm like, hey man, why don't you let me sleep over, man? Why don't you come in? No, I mean, why don't I make my own house, man? And like what he has shouldn't. So like, yeah, you should be trying to get your own shit, or because more of us need to have our own shit, right? Because then you can hire more of our own. I don't have any black employees yet. Yeah, right now though, all the people we have, like at Tyrion, we have a staff of like 6 now, but everybody's white. I guess I'm just a house nigga, but anyway, I digress. Yeah, set your own shit up, man. Like we need to, like, you do need to do that. So having that said, you got to read more, you got to study more. I mean, it's different for me, man, because I wanted, like Tai Lopez, to just read a bunch of books and do it. I went to fucking school, man. I went to business school. I have a marketing degree from one of the best business schools, in the nation. So like, for me to just say read books, I'd only be giving you half the story, because I have a formal education. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you need a formal education though. So if you can't get one, then yeah, read books, get a job in the field that whatever you want to do, get a job in that field. That way you can learn it from the inside out. Like if you want to own a restaurant, get a job at a restaurant. Even if you're just busting, work your way up, and then you can learn the introvert and go hard at that job to the point where they keep promoting you and like you. What do you do on days when you are depressed? I don't get depressed. I do get mad. I do get mad. I do get mad. But it's not depression. I've been depressed though. Like I've had depression like in the past. I've dealt with bouts of depression in my life. I think it might be a genetic thing, and you gotta deal with it, man. You just gotta deal with it. Like what you want to do is you want to focus on where you're going. A lot of times people are depressed because they're thinking about the past or they're thinking about the present. Like sometimes they're like, yo, stay in the present, man. Be in the present. Sometimes the present fucking sucks, man. Present fucking sucks. Sometimes. But here's the thing, like I like to think, like I always try to remember that the present is a result of the actions that were taken either by you or others in the past, right? Everything had right? Somebody learned how to build buildings, so now presently I have a building. Al Gore invented the internet, so now we're in the past, so now I'm on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You're watching me. I have 250 people watching right now, only because I put up so many videos and acquired so many subscribers on different social media platforms over the years. Like right, this is not something that would just happen for a motherfucker who just started YouTube yesterday. So it's all because of the past. So having that said, if your present is fucked up, you work now to make your future better. Because if the present is a result of the past, the future is a result of the present. So if you want things to be better, you got to be better. You got to get better. You got to do better if you want things to be better. You got to do better if you want things to be better. So right now, man, you got to, all right, man, this shit happened. Don't minimize the pain though, man. If you feel bad, man, I want you to feel all of that. I'm not going to tell you this is going to be okay or that it's all right, because it might not be all right, man. You might have fucked up. You might have not done enough to accomplish your goals. You might have done something wrong. You might have done things wrong habitually for a long time. But that's okay. Feel all that pain. That's why you're out right now. Understand that that's why you are where you are right now. Do not put the blame on someone else. You are a man. You are supposed to take responsibility for your fucking life. So feel all that pain. I wanted to shower over you, cry if you have to, you know? And let that pain motivate you to change, to make a positive change going forward. Let that pain push you to do better now so your future is better going forward. Feel all that pain, man. Anybody tells you oh, it's okay, it's not that bad. Fuck them. It is bad. It's awful. It's worse than you think. But to make it better, you're going to take some actions. So I say all to say that's how I deal with depression. Who you subscribe to on YouTube? You can see that. Like, I don't know offhand, but you can see that. You know, I'm Pro Science Life, both of Elliot's channel. I think all three of Elliot's channels because he got the non-job. The homie Elephant, Grego Gallagher, MKBHD, some of the other tech kids, Brendan Myers. Should I follow the full body blitz program or the simple abs program? Well, the abs program is the abs program. The full body blitz is a full body program. The ab program is an ab program. Does that make sense? So it depends on if you only care about abdominal muscles, getting six pack, then that should be sufficient. But if you want a full body, if you want your full body to get blitzed, then you know that's a different protocol. You know, you have a coupon code for the full body blitz. Nah, man, it's already on sale, man. We got an introductory price where it's $10 off, bro. You save $10, man. What's your favorite island that you have visited? My favorite island, my favorite place on Earth. Okay, someone asked me what my favorite place on Earth is, and I was too cocky when I answered the question. The truth is, now that I remember, it's Grand Cayman. The Cayman Islands are my favorite place on Earth. My favorite place on Earth is Grand Cayman. I love it there. I fucking love it there. Y'all see my day in the life Grand Cayman, you will understand why. What's your long-term goal? I have it detailed and actually planned out. I mean, I planned out for the next 5 years. I don't have I'm gonna make it a goal longer than that, but because I don't know if I'm gonna live longer than 5 years. I don't know that. I mean, I don't know that I'll live tomorrow. If I was a betting man, I would bet that I'll live 5 more years at least. But I don't know or care if I live for longer than that. I know that sounds weird. I just don't give a fuck, man. Maybe in 5 years I will. But as for right now, it's like, yeah, whatever. I'm not supposed to live this long. Where I'm doing what I did where I'm from, I'm supposed to be dead right or in jail right now. So I'm already, listen, I'm already playing with house money. But I guess like I'll give you like a loose version. I don't want to get too with them, but I want to be a motherfucking tycoon in the next 5 years, you know? Like I want to be a motherfucking, you know, motherfuckers. You mentioned me with Andrew Carnegie. Motherfucking Sam Walton, Cornelius Vanderbilt. You know what I'm saying? I'm cut from that. I want to be cut from that cloth. You know what I'm talking about? Oprah Winfrey. Tycoon shit, man. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Steve Jobby Jobs. Tycoon shit, man. Will you feature on London Real in the future like Elliot? Hey, man, they ain't reached out to me. How to build a successful campaign on social networks. I don't know what you mean when you say campaign, but I don't know. Here's the thing: all social networks, YouTube, Facebook. It doesn't know. I got 1.2 million Facebook likes, over 40 million views on YouTube. over 370,000 subscribers. And the main thing, man, just post shit that people like. I don't do fucking no dumbass hashtag. You see a motherfucker put 50 hashtags on this shit. Fuck out of here, man. You see motherfuckers trying to collab with every, hey man, I need to collab with Cali Muscle, and then I'll get like, no, none of that shit. Post shit that people like consistently, and you'll be straight, man. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Post shit that people like. Top laws in the 48 laws of power. I like law number 1, don't outshine the master. Law number 2, don't never put too much trust in friends, learn how to use enemies. You know, I mean, I trust my friends, but I also trust that they know I'm crazy, so they shouldn't cross me. I trust that they know that I'm not the worst to fuck with either, you know. So there's some checks and balances already in place that I like law number 9, man. Went through actions, not with words or not with arguments. I really like that one. I like law number 28, man. Interaction with boldness. Timidity is dangerous. Timidity is dangerous, man. Go hard, go all the way out, all the way. And law number 48, man, you know, assume the formless, man. Never bet on lasting change. You know, like when part of the reason I go so hard on YouTube is because I don't know if this is gonna be cool in a few years, and I'm not banking on that shit. I'm not like, yeah, man, YouTube's gonna be around forever. I can just focus on this, and it's gonna be around forever. Nah, man, I don't know that. I do not know that. This shit is only 10 years old. Other social networks have came and gone. There's no reason there's no reason to believe for me to believe that this is gonna be cool forever. So like, why? Or Facebook, I had 1 million Facebook followers. That who knows if that will mean anything in a few years? So like, let me capitalize on it, man. So go hard, man. Like, and then I'm also putting other shit in place, right? Because remember, I had a YouTube page before that was pretty popular. It wasn't as popular as this one, but they deleted it and they never told me why, right? So there's no reason for me to, I mean, that shit can happen again. That shit can happen. It's not outside the realm of possibility. So I'm ready for that, though. I'm ready for that. I never assume this shit is gonna be good forever. I plan for the down. Like people say positive thinking. I don't think positively. I think negatively. I always think about what's the worst thing to happen and how can I circumvent that, or at least mitigate the impact. Do you design your own websites? I used to. I do not know more. I have a team now. Someone says life is hard as fuck. Yeah, man. It is, though. It's not always easy, man. It's not always easy. But it depends. It's circumstantial. Like, it hasn't been easy for me where I came from to get where I'm going. But then I look at somebody like the homie Greg O'Gallagher, man. He was born rich. And he's making money now. And it's like, I was like, now look, he was saying something to me. He's like, man, yeah, I like to wake up around 11 or whatever, whenever I feel like it. And then, you know, I do this. I like to hang out. Then I like my afternoons after 3 to be free. And I was like, man, fuck, man, your whole life has just been one unbroken boulevard of green lights, huh? And he's like, yeah. So it's like, it's circumstantial. You know what I'm saying? That's still my man, you know, it's whatever. Or even like Brian, man. Brian's life has been pretty fucking cozy until White Boy Brian, you know, he's born in a real nice family. His parents like love each other, man. When I was with him and his parents once, and it was me, him, his parents, and his girl at the time, and they were like kissing each other and love. Like, I was like, man, it must be nice to grow up in this environment. He's like, yeah, they're cool. His parents are real cool. I was like, fuck. I had a pretty different upbringing. And yeah, so it's circumstantial, man. But it's whatever. It's no excuse. You got, if your life is hard, like my life was hard, still go for it, man. What books do you wish you read earlier in life? I wish I would have read How to Win Friends and Influence People before I went to high school. I really wish I would have read Maximum Achievement, or the Tony Robbins book I'm always fucking talking about, Awakening the Giant Within, before high school, because I would have went harder. I would have went, like, I kind of just coasted through high school, man. Like, I kind of just coasted. I still graduated 3.5, got into all the colleges, like I said. But if I would have went hard, if I would have went fucking hard, I might have went to fucking Harvard, you know, like, because imagine not trying and getting a B plus, whatever 3.5 is, not even trying, like, not even really trying. Imagine if I would have went hard, like, all out, like the way I go now with shit, you know. So I feel like that was a wasted opportunity. You set time each day to analyze your goal. You know what? I look at, so, all right. And someone else asked, what's my morning routine? So these are kind of similar as far as that's concerned. All right. So how it works is, I have the 3-month goal, then the 1 month, then the 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, and then I go like, I break it down by weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, like, those of you who just joined us, I took the 3-month goal, broke that down by months, and then I break that down in weeks. And now this is real clear goals. I think I need to accomplish by the end of each week. I got this from my homie Darren. What up, Darren? And things you need to accomplish each week. But I can break that down to today. All right, so what needs to be accomplished today to get this shit done, to make sure this shit happens this week. And I don't fuck around with this. I don't make excuses. I get this shit done. Or like, it's not me. It's like, yeah, it's not I would like to have this shit done by the end of the week. I'm going to fucking do that. God help us. I had pity on anyone around me if it even looks like that's not going to happen. I am a fucking savage. I'm the fucking Terminator when it comes to that. I'm not always the night. And if God forbid any of this shit depends on another motherfucker, they're not moving as fast as me, they're gonna hear about it immediately. It's not gonna be no nice conversation. That's one thing I gotta work on. I gotta be nicer. I want to be nicer to people I work with, because I'm not now. Like, I will. Are you fucking retarded? What's going on, man? I asked for that shit fucking hours ago. You know, like, these is normal conversations, and I want to tone that down, because I don't know that's good. I mean, that's how Jeff Bezos is, and that's how, I mean, who's my man when my idol? That's how Steve Jobs is. I don't want to be like that, man. I want to be nicer and more affable here, but yeah, it hasn't been the case. Do I work into my posture in the gym? No. Could you be where you are if you didn't go to college? Yes, but it wouldn't. I mean, college, I learned a lot, man. Like, people like try to shit on college, man, but I thought it was a great experience for me, both socially and like mental, like, just like, it's just everything about it was positive. Everything that was positive for me. So people shit on it, but I think it really helped me a lot. Question you've never answered. Your advice is great, needed, and appreciated. How do you find yourself? How did you do it? Psychedelics, books, ideas, so forth. I don't know if I know what find yourself means. If you mean like find out what you want to do, like, all my life I kind of thought that I was going to be a professional musician. Like I said, I play guitar, I play keyboard. I probably suck at keyboard now. I haven't really done it in a long time. I played drums growing up, and I just thought I was going to be a professional musician in some capacity. You know, signed to Sony when I was out of college as a rapper. I produced, Ryan Leslie taught me how to make beats when I was running this shit. So, like, I thought that was what I was going to do, and then I just changed my mind. I just changed my mind. But I also always had a business mindset, because I was reading about business during that whole time. Like, and I think Rich Dad Poor Dad kind of changed my whole concept of things. So I would say reading and getting exposed to information kind of shapes you. right? The reason I wanted to be a professional musician, because that's what I knew how to do. I had the information. I had that exposure as a child, like as a younger. I learned how to play instruments when I was young, so I had that exposure, right? How many motherfuckers play 3 instruments? Yeah, you might as well be a motherfucking professional musician. But if they had taught me languages, I'd be like, yeah, I'll be a linguistic motherfucker, right? So I guess it's about what you learn, and I think books can play a big role of that. Your upbringing will play a big role of that. But then when I reading more made me want to get involved in business, different businesses and shit. And that's kind of, I think, like, you need. This may not be the case all the time, but I find in my experience, a lot of people haven't found themselves, haven't educated themselves. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I just mean, like, if you can read more or get more education or just more exposure, then you'll have a better grip of what you want to do with your life, what you think is best, because you have more information. You know better, you do better. Shout out from the Windy City. Are you doing more than 48 laws? Yeah, I am. Just started. I am, man. Just started intermittent fasting, but I train close to the end of my window. Am I robbing my muscles of nutrients? I don't know what your goal is. If you're trying to cut, then I'm sure it's fine. If you're trying to bulk, you're still fine. You just want to. I need to know more about your goals. What's your religion? None, man. None. Atheist. I don't believe in God. I'm sorry. Now I'm just trolling. I'm atheist. That's the thing. But I respect everyone's religions. Whatever you want to believe in, man. Whatever you want to believe in. Whatever you want to believe in. I can't prove that it doesn't exist. That your shit doesn't. I cannot prove that your God is not real. Nor will I ever attempt to. If there is a God, I'm going to hell. And that's just something I've made peace with. But you should go to heaven. Learn from my mistakes. If it's real. Warrior diet or lean gains protocol for cutting? Lean gains. How important is college major? It depends on your goals and it depends on. Listen, a lot of these guys telling y'all not to go to college are white too, in America. So yeah, if you're a white man in America, you can do all types of shit. you got a different set of rules. This shit was set up for you to succeed. But even if you are white, I don't think you should. I don't believe in deliberately placing limitations on yourself. So if you don't go to school, you deliberately limit your options. Not to say you can't be successful, because you certainly can, but it's like, fuck, who's going around telling you guys that? Who's really getting this? I mean, who's going around telling you guys that less education is good? I get it. Formal education is not always the best. You can read, yeah, but there's something to be said about a curriculum. Like, they set that shit up for a reason. They set that shit up for a reason, man. Like, it's. And another thing is, okay, not everybody who doesn't. Morons are going to fuck up what I'm about to say. They're going to get it wrong. But what I want you, but I think smart people understand it. Just because you didn't go to college doesn't mean you're a moron. But all the morons I know didn't go to college. Does that make sense? Because to get accepted and to attend and to graduate from a university, usually, I'm sure there's outliers, usually means that you have at least a baseline level of intelligence and competency. I can make that assessment just from the fact, okay, you graduated from Georgetown University, cool. It doesn't mean you're competent. It doesn't mean that you're going to be a good fit in my organization. Doesn't necessarily mean you're smart. But I can usually bet that you're not a fucking moron. Usually, I mean, there's outliers. And if you are a fucking moron, I can usually assume you didn't go to school for whatever reason. Now, here's the thing. There are smart people. Everybody's going, don't attack me on this, because there are fucking brilliant people. People who are smarter than me and more successful than me who didn't even go to high school, right? Jay-Z's more expensive than me. He didn't even go to fucking high school, you know? So he's a better businessman than me, more successful businessman than me. Didn't even finish high school dropout. So I don't want to say it's not possible. But he had to sell drugs at first, right? You know, he sold, I mean, and this is public record, you know? Goddamn, yeah, Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates and a lot of those other guys dropped out of college, started their business, became wildly successful. But they had the ideas before they dropped out. That shit was in motion. Like, Facebook was up and running when Mark Zuckerberg dropped out. He wasn't drop out and say, hey, I'm gonna try to figure it out and maybe that's some ideas. Nah, he had the shit go up and running, man. He had a minimum viable product that was available to the public. As did Steve Jobs, man. I mean, Apple was going when he dropped out. You know, it's like these motherfuckers, if you got the next Facebook, yeah, don't waste time in college. You sit on $1 billion idea. But if you don't got the next Facebook, maybe you should just stay in college. Maybe you should go to school and figure it out, man. I don't know who these people are telling you that less education is better. That's almost never the case. But you don't need it. If you can't go to college, then someone says Jay-Z sold his ass to the devil. All right, well, you know, I don't believe in the devil. I don't believe in God or the devil. That was just about, I take that just about as seriously if you said, man, the Smurfs live in the basement. I take it like you say, the Care Bears and the Smurfs are fighting for my eternal soul. Like I take it just as those two statements, I take just as seriously. I dropped out of high school, still got a GED, no car, I'm stuck in the mud. I'm stuck as a motherfucker right now. But you can still come up though. I'm not saying you can't, but it's gonna be like it's gonna be a little harder for you. But that doesn't mean that you don't do it. You just mean you go for it. If it's harder for you, then you gotta work harder. You gotta work harder and work harder. You know. How much time do you spend each day working on your goals? All day, nigga. All day, nigga. How much time you spend on your goals? All day, nigga. Like all fucking day. Like right now, talking to you guys, this is part of my goal. I want to help as many people accomplish their fitness goals. I also want to build my YouTube following. So I sit and talk to you guys and all day, motherfucker, until I go to sleep. And even sleep is a part of like of my goals, part of my fitness goals. So I want to sleep a certain amount of hours. Then I wake up and I'm back at it immediately. I mean, like 24 hours, man. Like I don't remember the last TV show I watched, man. I don't remember the last movie I saw was Southpaw. I might take a day off once a week, but it's probably not even a full day. I'm still probably doing shit. Like, yo, how much time I spend on my goals? All day, nigga. How did you develop your work ethic, man? I just want it, man. I just fucking want it. I want it so motherfucking bad, man. And I think like pain. Like here's the thing. All right, I'm gonna tell you why I work that way. Why I work by telling you why anyone does anything. I'm back explaining. You want to know why anyone does anything? No problem. It's called the pleasure principle or the pain and pleasure principle. First introduced by Sigmund Freud, but it was also, you know, Waking the Giant Within. NLP took it and pretended that it was theirs, but it's basic shit. All humans do anything because they are trying to either seek pleasure or avoid pain. That's it. That's why you do anything. You're trying to, in some capacity. right? So you don't want that to just be default. You want to associate massive pain with not doing what's required to accomplish your goal. I mean, make it work, make it hurt, man. Make it fucking mad, make it nasty, make it nasty, make it nasty, make it so you gotta really feel the pain. Like pain, I think pain will motivate people more than pleasure. Like somebody might be like, oh yeah, man, I want that water over there, you know. But if they're dying of thirst, they're gonna fucking go after it a little harder, you know. Or they say, yeah, I want to do that, accomplish that goal, but if I put this motherfucking knife in their motherfucking back, they're gonna go after it with a little more severity. So it's like associate pain, massive pain. I mean, make it fucking feel. And if you don't like where you're at right now, I want you to feel all that fucking pain, man. I want it to get inside you, man. Don't try to mitigate that. Feel all that pain and use that, man. Use that to push yourself. I've had awful things. Like I've had a pretty bad background, so I have enough pain to push me, right? Like Batman is Batman because of the pain he went through. It's mythical, right? But you get what I'm saying. His parents were fucking murdered in front of him. That's fucking painful. He had to live alone, man, with a goddamn butler raised him. And yeah, he's living raised by an indentured servant alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's gotta fucking hurt. I mean, it's not real, but I'm just saying, can you imagine what that would do to a kid in real life? Watching, you know, and that's what that pain drove him to be the motherfucking Batman. Do that in your life. Whatever hurt you're going through, whatever, they use that shit. Now, pleasure is cool, but I'm a simple guy, man. I don't like things. It's like whatever. This shirt is from Target. Like, you'll see I keep like this is the most junky room in the house. I don't have or want a car. I like to be driven around like a young king. But like that pain, man, that shit gets me out of bed. And I think because I've been so poor, you know, like I've been poor, man. I'm just stuck in my car for a minute. I remember like, man, I remember waking up not knowing how I'm gonna eat that day, man. No money, not hungry, and not knowing how I'm gonna eat that day. That's fucking sad and scary. Waking up knowing it's a legit possibility that you might not have any food that day. It's scary and sad. And I use that to push me because I don't ever want to be in that position again. I want to make sure anything can happen, but I want to put myself in a position where the likelihood of that happening is slim. Somebody says, I hate being fancy. Me too, man. I was talking to Greg Gallagher the other day. I mean, yesterday, he's talking about, yeah, man, I might as well just buy a Rolex. And I was thinking, man, like, I just have no desire for anything like that. Like, I don't want that shit. I feel like it'd be a burden. Why are the two monitors on your table? When you do like complex, like when you do like computing above internet surfing, like video editing, music production, intense photo editing, it's better to have more real estate. So I have two screens, you know, and they're hooked up to one. Like I want to get fucking three actually, but like this desk's not big enough. Shout out from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Have you heard about accelerated learning? I've heard about it. I know Brian Tracy has a course on it, but I haven't purchased it. Let me make sure we're talking about the same thing. I got a bunch of Amazon tabs up, man. Like I'm gonna just shit y'all been recommending. I'm gonna check out. What else? Sorry if you answered this already. My internet crashed. Brandon, how do you afford all your books? It says books are like $10 to $20 each. Does that mean you have spent over $5,000 on books? A lot of fucking books, man. I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, sure. I haven't added up, but it's years of, like, you got to remember this spread out over years. Like, I didn't buy all these books this year, so like it's spread out, and I don't really buy too many used ones. So I guess I could, but like some of these books are old as shit. Like some of these books are over 10 years old. So like it's gradual. It's gradual, It's levels to this shit. And then it's like you gotta remember, like my Kindle, I even got more on the Kindle, So like that's a lot of other books, bro. Do you implement the 80-20 rule on your goals? All right, kinda. So here's what I do. Like I have a few goals I want to accomplish, but I'll pick never more than 5, right? Then I'll pick the one and focus on that one. And then the other ones, yeah, whatever. But I'll pick the most important one. That's 80-20. That's 20% of 5 is 1. And I do the same thing with like my goals for the day. So the shit I want to accomplish today, I pick 1 or 2 things that have to get done, and I make sure I get those done before noon. And that way, no matter what happens the rest of the day, if I get distracted, distracted or whatever, then I know I'm still Gucci. How did you become an atheist? I read the entire Bible from front to back, and then I was like, oh, see what you did there. Okay, I get it. All right. I see what you did there. Oh, yeah. Jonah lived in a well for 5 days. Whole family of people turned around and turned into salt because they looked over their shoulders. Yeah? That's how it went down. Maybe that's how it went down, But it was just, and I'm not saying it's not true. Maybe it happened just like that. But it was, for me personally, it was beyond the scope of what I thought was possible on Earth. So maybe, like, right, it's the whole book is about the supernatural. So like the whole premise is supernatural, right? The whole premise of the religion is literally supernatural, right? So maybe I just can't wrap my mind around that. And that's just me. Like if you can deal with that, then if that makes sense to you, or that appeals to you, or you find that to be applicable, or you've got some compelling evidence that I maybe am not aware of or have not experienced, I don't want to take that away from you. I want you, if you believe in a religion, I'm not one of these atheists that goes around trying to convert people to atheists. I want you to believe in your religion, because I understand that's comforting to feel as if you have a purpose, or that afterlife, or that someone's looking out for you. I don't believe any of that. I don't believe that anyone's looking out for me, so I have to look out for myself. I don't believe that anyone is going to help. I believe that we've been left to our own device, God or no God. I truly believe that we've been left to our own devices here on planet Earth, and we need to act accordingly. All right. So if we're making the fucking world hot and heating it up and causing catastrophes, then maybe we should do something about it, right? If kids are starving in a certain country, there's a famine going on, or kids are being killed or raped in a certain country, I don't believe that some supreme being is going to come help everyone. I believe that we have to take responsibility. We have to fix these problems. And there's hard evidence to support that. I don't think we should keep our heads in the sand and think that God is going to help us in our lives, because I just don't believe that I don't believe there's a God that will help you or help us. I think we can all kill each other If there is a God, I think he'll if we wanted to, he'll let us all kill each other. History corroborates that. So we need to be more responsible for what happens on earth, because it seems like we're in charge. We need to be more responsible with our lives, because it seems like we've been left to our own devices. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think taking more responsibility is a bad thing. You know, religion or no religion. If we take more responsibility, I think that's just a good thing in general. That's just me, man. What the fuck do I know? And I think we're done, man. It's been about 2 hours. Thank you guys, man. I really appreciate y'all sticking with me. Listen, we got the Full Body Blitz program. If y'all want to see some real fucking transformations, I posted a lot of the information I've been getting. People send them to me all the time. I post them all on the fullbodyblitz.com. Link in the description. Just check it out, man. It's pretty intense, I think, man. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed that. Peace.